Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are needed in WWE, says veteran, for a major reason. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Have a nice day. I am Jessica. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair have been WWE's cornerstones in the women's division for nearly a decade. Recently, Dutch Mantel pointed out their absence and stated they're needed to run the division, especially with new titles in the mix. The women's division has drastically changed in the past few years, as Triple H's regime added 2 new titles to the division, the Women's Intercontinental and United States Championships. However, Dutch Mantel raised a valid point when it came to the management introducing too many titles at once. Speaking on Storytime with Dutch Mantel, the veteran pointed out there are way too many titles in the Stamford-based promotion, and the lack of Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch has been affecting the new division's storyline and creative process due to the roster not having enough experienced women to compete for the new titles. See, with the girls it's the same thing, you've got to tell a story in there somewhere. I mean, they've got a couple of stories going on. It's not as in-depth as the men. Most of these girls don't have the experience that the guys have because you don't have Charlotte Flair there anymore. Becky Lynch is out. These are your experienced women. When you take those out, you replace them with talent that's not as experienced, and creativity is limited to who they have, Mantel said. From 2018 onwards, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch did compete in last year's War Games at WWE Survivor Series. Last year, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair squashed their beef, which began a few years ago. The Man and the Queen reunited for the first time in years against Damage Control inside War Games, and eventually won the gimmick match for their team in Chicago. The two walked different paths in the coming months on different brands. Unfortunately, Charlotte Flair got injured in December 2023 and has been on a hiatus since the botched landing outside against Asuka. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch spent a few months on Raw and captured the Women's World Championship. Upon losing the title to Liv Morgan and the subsequent rematch, the Man went away from WWE. Earlier this week, she made an appearance on behalf of WWE as the company is set to make its Netflix debut in January 2025.